Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. This is Jenny Reads Maybe, or maybe I read, or maybe I don't. And this week I'm hoping I read, and I'm hoping I keep y'all updated because this is the start of a new series. I am working on the title still, but basically the whole idea of the series is that I am going to ask one of my closest friends to give me book recommendations that they read and loved. And they could be specific, like this week I'm doing books that my friend loved and like wrecked her. But I'm hoping just this way I can get to go through like books I should be excited about that my friends loved and I trust their opinions, and just get to add to my TBR things that I maybe would not have picked up otherwise, just because they weren't immediately on my shelves or something I had heard about. So this week I'm starting by reading my best friend in real life, Ashley, my bestie for the restie. I'm reading her recommendations that she specifically said would wreck me because I am an emotional reader. I do tend to cry a lot when I read, especially when it's sad. And so her 3 book recommendations for me to read were In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. I don't know if that's how you pronounce their name, but I'm looking forward to it. She said it made her cry. And it's a short read, so I'm hoping I can finish this kind of in a night of sprinting. And then my second recommendation from her is The Layover by Lacey Walden, another that she said was super, super good, and another like short read that I'm looking forward to. Basically, these books all kind of look summery, and so we'll get the last stretch of summer here before the weather kind of turns colder in California. And then my third and final book from Ashley that she recommended is Meet Me in Paradise by Libby Hubster. And this is another one she said made her cry. Like, she Snapchatted me the whole time while reading this, saying that it really hurt her feelings. So I'm looking forward to picking it up. It is the longest of the 3 books, but I have no problem with that. It's only about 330-ish pages. And so this will be my 3rd book. I'm going to start by reading In 5 Years because it is really short and I want to kind of get through a book tonight as I read. And so, yeah, I will kind of keep y'all updated and tell you how I am enjoying it once I get started. Wish me luck. Peace out. Okay, so I'm here laying in my bed. It is about 11:30 on night 1 of this vlog. I finished In 5 Years. This book did make me cry. I cried a lot. I wouldn't say necessarily that I cried like because of the book, but like the book made me think about, like, as I was reading it, what I would be doing if I was in the situation that happened in this book. I'm giving it 3 stars. I'm giving it 3 because it made me cry, but also like because I didn't really feel like emotionally invested in the characters, which sounds strange. But again, it was more from that perspective of like, what if this was my life? What if this happened to me? How would I react? And yeah, basically it's a decent read. Like, I would suggest it if you're into like sad books, but I feel like I needed more in it, and I just needed more. Overall, again, 3 stars. Would recommend if you like sad things, but that is kind of my update for tonight. I have to decide what book I'm gonna start reading tomorrow. Thankfully I found the audio of this, so it went really quickly. But yes, stay tuned for more updates on what I pick up next and what the rating is for that, and if I cry, because so far so good. I cried during one of the books so far. I'm loving it. Bye. Okay, hello, I'm back with a little bit of an update. It is currently Thursday, September 30th, the last day of September obviously, and the last day of this vlog. So I am pretty ambitious. I want to finish up Meet Me in Paradise today and read the entire book of The Layover, obviously. So to update y'all, I am on page 212 of Meet Me in Paradise. It's getting to the part where I know it's about to be sad, and I just couldn't read that last night. I had a interesting day, but I am excited to kind of get into this and finish up. I only have about 100 pages left, and I'm excited to kind of get through them, obviously. So far, I'm feeling a 4-star. Depending on how the sadness goes, we shall see. But I am also excited. I have about 300 pages of this to read, the whole book. I am confident. It is about 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm confident that I can read 400 pages today. I am seeing a movie tonight, so let's just send the vibes into the universe that I will finish these up. I got lucky and got today off, so I'm doing it. I'm manifesting this. This is the clip of manifestation that I will read 400 pages today to finish up both of these books before October starts and my October TBR starts. So here we go. Wish me luck. I'll be back with more of an update on this once I finish, and a little bit, hopefully, of an update on the layover when I get to it. So, see y'all then. Update, I am on page 278, and I'm crying. That is the update for this update. I really love this book. I do love this. It's beautiful, and just the way things are going, like, read this. Please read this. Please read this. All right, I'm here to give one final update for this reading vlog, and that is to say that I finished The Layover by Lacey Walden. I think this ended up actually being my favorite of the books that I read for this vlog. It was really cute. I didn't end up finishing it in September. I finished it on the 1st, which is totally fine with me. But I think this had like everything I was looking for. I don't honestly remember if I cried. I don't think I did, because it was good. It was a nice, cute romance with a main girl who kind of like spoke to who I am as a person, and the love interest was like so good. The only thing I would actually change about the love interest is his name, because I like can't stand the name Jack, but this was so good, and it was witty, funny, like just all around a good read. So if you're looking for a cute romance that is kind of like enemies to lovers, hate to love, with a girl who is like sunshine and a guy who's kind of like a grump, but not even really a grump, like, just pick this up if you want a cute, like, end of summer-ish into the fall transition read. With that being said, part of the book does take place in the winter. It's hard to explain, but you get it because she is the flight attendant. And yes, this ended up being my favorite book. I think I rated it 4.5, 4.75, just because it was so cute. My second favorite book was Meet Me in Paradise by Libby Hubsher, and this was another really cute one, as I said earlier in the vlog, but it was really sad, and I did cry, like I sobbed reading this, but it was another book that like was just beautiful, and I definitely would recommend picking this up if you want kind of like a contemporary romance that focuses way more on the contemporary side than it does on the romance. But there is a romance, it is there, it is a part of the plot. Read this if you want that. In 5 Years was not my favorite of the group. I did rate it the lowest, but it was good. I did cry, which was kind of the point of these books, to make me cry. But again, not my favorite. But I still would recommend, if you are in the market for a sad book that is not a romance book. This is a contemporary book that is sad. That is it. They're just keep that in mind if you want to pick up In 5 Years. And keeping in mind, with all three of these books, they are not really steamy at all. So they are good books to read if you kind of want to transition into like adult books without getting into the steam that is too heavy. These were really good, really wholesome reads without a lot of steam. And yeah, so that's my thoughts on these three books. And overall, for this challenge to read my best friend's recommendations, I would say my best friend knows me pretty well and has decent taste. She picked some good books for me to read and succeeded in making me cry in at least 2 out of the 3, which I would say is a really good marker of how well she knows me. And so we're going to wrap up this vlog. I will be continuing in this series, which I'm thinking I'm going to name Mom, I Am That Friend, just because you know the feeling when you're in middle school and like early high school when you're like, my friend did it, so I had to do it. And your mom was like, okay, but if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? And then you were like, Mom, I am the friend that would jump off the bridge. And so it's kind of like that, just the idea that my friends are recommending me things and I'm asking them for it. I'm going out of my way to get recommendations from my friends and see what they like, what they're reading, and what they recommend. So that is it for this vlog of reading books my best friend recommended to me to make me cry. It was an amazing time. I had a lot of fun. I cried a lot, obviously. But this is kind of me wrapping it up. So stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe down below, and leave a comment of books that have made you cry, because I love to know what those are. And so thank you for watching today's video. I will see you later. Bye.